And we have a special guest. He was on location. We got Andy Signore from Popcorn Planet. Welcome in, brother.
Hello.
Hello. All right.
What's up, gang?
What's up, man? Congrats over there.
Tired, but I did so many shows and I saw you talking about it. I was like, I don't want to leave you in the lurch. If I know you're welcome to wrap up, but I wanted to say hi. I love CJ, you, everybody watching. So I just thought I'd say, hey, what's up?
100%, man. And I figure you're tired as hell because you had to wake up really, really early to get in there. Could you describe your experience today in the court? How was it? I mean, we've seen that place. It's legendary. That's the same place where Diddy was, right?
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of part of the reason I came, was just to sort of do a first round, if you will. So in case I need to come back for the trial, I could get a taste of what it's actually like.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a lot. I found a nice place nearby, so that helped, so I could at least be close to it. But yeah, I mean, as for what I learned, it was interesting seeing Lyman in person, the judge, as I've said on my show, and I said on Billy Bush's show. Yes, do I think he's a little biased? Yeah, bias is the wrong word. I think he's being too safe. I think he's giving Blake Lively way too much. But in seeing him press both sides, I do think he's trying his best to be as unbiased as possible. Mm-hmm. I do think this whole thing is ridiculous. And so seeing them all do it in person, though, is way different than reading intercity press tweets. So I really got a sense of everything. And I think both sides of the lawyers need to work on their game. I don't think it was super. I don't think they were as good as they could be. And this was an important one. At the same time, I think they did come with some shots that were effective, and I don't think Lyman is going to ultimately throw it out. I thought maybe he might, and I think he's going to leave. There's too much he said, she said that he's clearly thinking, so he's going to leave it up to a jury. And the fact that this is going to continue to spend money and waste time and go to a jury is mind blowing to me. The excess, the waste, it's sickening. It's honestly sickening to see how much they've wasted on this.
So could you talk a little bit about your perception of online? Okay, so online perception, which is the bubble we're in, 100% pro Justin Baldoni and some of the drama with Blake Lively, and actually being there in the court. Was it kind of a reality check there, and has your opinion changed on who is going to win? Like, do you think that it's different? Should we brace ourselves for a possible Lively victory here?
No. Sorry. Okay, I'm just finished. We just loaded a video, which when we're done, go watch that.
Oh, sure.
And Kim was helping me get it up. I just had to respond. No, I don't think it's a slam dunk Blake will win, because even if he doesn't throw it all out, Lyman, which I feel like he should have, given that he just threw out Justin's. That's what I do think is the bias. Like the fact that Ryan and Blake are saying he's in a cult and other defamatory shit, but then that got thrown out and Justin wasn't allowed to get more proof to see if it could hold up. The fact that Lyman threw all that out, but is still letting this find a way to the sun is kind of bizarre. But all that said, it's not up to Lyman whether she wins, right? It's up to a jury. So at the end of the day, while Lyman may be paid off or biased or whatever you want to call it, you could also say he's just, giving her the rope to hang herself. Because if Diddy got off, I cannot wait for a jury to sit there about victim Blake because of a lean in and a nuzzle during a dance scene that they're going to be able to watch to say, oh, that's sexual harassment. That was gender-based. No one is going to take her seriously in a jury. It's just the way, and I think Baldoni's team did a good job talking about, which they'll do to a jury, the waste of, we're here because of a lean in, a nuzzle. We're here because she was called sexy. Like, it's absurd. And I think Blake's team is just Blake and Ryan are refusing to accept that that's the reality check. And so while Lyman may make this keep going, if it really does go to trial, which I'll be shocked, but it could, Blake is screwed, because I listening in the court and listening to the laughs, I don't see how anybody is going to see her as a victim in this at all.
CJ, feel free. Do you have any questions?
I just wanted to know, and I don't want to like break the news if you don't know. So I was like, should I ask him? Should I not ask him? Have you seen the newest filing in your case that they just?
Oh yeah, I just did a video. I just did a video. I addressed a little bit, but I'll reveal it exclusively here before my video's even up to Nerd Report. I don't know if you knew this, Lewis.
No, I didn't.
Literally are still attacking me the day I flew out to New York, being a journalist. They had 150-page response. Like what? Like from Sigrid McCauley, the Jeffrey Epstein accuser's lawyer. This is what
the
she's
one we just watched.
Oh, okay. So she's okay.
Yeah,
so
the girl we just watched is the girl that's on Andy's neck.
That man, listen, man. I'm sorry that's happening to you. I don't see a standing. I thought we were all journalists per the First Amendment. I mean,
honestly, I'll be honest with you. I haven't even read it all because I refuse to let her interfere with my work further. And so I think they were trying to ruffle my feathers as I was there reporting, and it failed because I honestly didn't have any even time to focus on it, nor did I care. Plus, it was like behind the scenes on Pacer. So when I got an alert that was there, I didn't even know what it was. And then finally, when I talked to my attorneys about it, they didn't have access to it either right away. And then we were just like gushing over the fact that, or like shocked at the fact it's how long is it? Like what? Like it's like I haven't even looked at it to be honest, but I know it's long because they included the transcripts, is what I've learned. And I'm good. Please, everybody read the transcripts because it's clear as day what was in there. And my lawyer's response to the appeal that was sent to the district in Tampa says it all. Like that was a fantastic filing by them. And I'll go through Sigrid's and watch it later after this or at some point just for chuckles. But I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not. They want my contacts. Because that magistrate was so bad at her job. I'm going to say it. She was bad at her job's maybe the mean way to say it. Because she was so unfamiliar with how news gathering, journalism, digital media works. She made implications that I think empowered Blake to come even harder at me, and that really pisses me off because there was no need for any of it. There's nothing. In fact, a lot of my correspondence has been revealed in the dump over the time. People have seen it. I'm not going to comment on it just because I don't comment on sources and who I'm talking to. You guys can go for yourself because I got nothing to hide. It's there, and if you see it though, you'll see it's news gathering. It's hey, here's a link to a story that everyone else had. Here's a statement, FYI. And the correspondence of me to all the other, to Blake's team, to Leslie Sloan, it's all out there. I'm highly confident in what I, did as was journalist, news gathering, and then I have nothing to hide. So, bring it on. But yes, it just proves we need more support still.
There isn't enough support, and shame on you other YouTubers who are ignoring this because you guys don't want to think somehow or Andy's gonna get views off it. This is about all of us, man. And I don't know the involvement of what's his name, Ryan Reynolds or anything, but I'll say it, and I don't care what people think. You're not even American, man, and to interfere in our First Amendment, right? Go back to your garbage where you came from, dude. I'm not saying Canada. Canada's amazing. I don't even know where he could go.
There too. Yeah, come on.
No. Make up another place for him. But the audacity of you. You're a talentless hack that I don't know how you got popular.
This is what I've been dealing with, Andy. I've been trying to deal with Nerd.
You ruined Blade. You ruined Blade, one of the greatest trilogies of all time. And you still come back. You're the same guy in every movie, and now you're trying to intimidate. You're trying to intimidate people. That's where shame on you, man. And shame on other YouTubers and other people who are not coming on this because they win. We all lose. All right. This is the First Amendment. We are all, and also one more thing, Ryan Reynolds, you do movie junkets. They refer to us YouTubers when we cover this. What journalist is going to be representing your outlet? That's how they send us the emails. That's how PR does it in their marketing. When they email us to cover one of your dumb movies, they call us journalists. They go, Mr. Lecca, who from Nuke the Fridge is going to go and what journalist is going to cover this from Nuke the Fridge? And I'll put the name. The key thing, journalist. We're all journalists. YouTubers are journalists.
I told Nerd that I have it in my name. I was like, nobody can say nothing. I put it in my name. Nobody can say any different.
Yeah, man. Although I do have a question if Blake Lively's an actress, but okay, that's another story. But but Andy, do you want to say anything else? We were wrapping up. I am going to make this a standalone video, this segment right here. I'm dropping the link to your new video in the comments right now as we speak. That's actually the wrong one.
I'm going to head over there, and I'm going to shout you out in the morning. If you want to come on the morning show, I don't know if you're going to be tired, whatever, but I'll for
I'd
sure
love to
shout
come
you
on,
out.
but it's probably too tight this morning. But yeah, hit me up. I'll see if I can. But yeah, just to say, like, thank you to everybody who's been supportive.
Either way, I'll shout it. I'll shout it out, the Give and Go and all that stuff. Because I mean, you were out there. I was just telling Nerdy, you was out there in the cold, freezing, and my nosy butt. I was just like, please, I hope he stays. I didn't say it in the chat, but I was like, I hope he stays because I don't want to wait until like later to get the tea. And you literally stayed out there for the full hour and a half in the cold.
Thankfully, I came prepared. I had layers on. I had hand warmers, so I knew that could happen, and I was fine with it. But yeah, no, thank you everybody watching. We had a lot of people watching. We had like 10,000 people watching at one point. It was crazy. I didn't know because Kim told me at the end. I was like, oh wow. So when I knew there was a lot of people actually watching and wanting to hear it, I was like, okay, I'll truck through it. But yeah, thank you.
And that's the thing. You do something. Most people know what's up. Most people are good people, even though we always want to highlight bad things in the world and how messed up people are. But when people see that someone like Ryan Reynolds is bullying independent content creators, they rally. So I don't know. This guy is a self-proclaimed expert on how the internet works. And I'm talking about Ryan Reynolds. He's always talking about how he knows the internet and I'm in the internet for marketing. Dude, you should know that when you come out with a ridiculous thing like trying to silence small YouTubers, that the lady with one damn follower, people are going to look at that and she's going to become big. You made her huge. I never heard of her until you came along. You put your name, you put the Deadpool name, you elevated everybody, you made these people big. And now you ought to be ashamed of yourself to show your face anywhere. Everybody's laughing at you. They're pointing and laughing. They laughed with you before, but now they're looking, they're pointing, and they're laughing. They're going, that's Ryan Reynolds. He's a freak, you know, and they're saying stuff about your wife. Thanks to you, because no one would have paid attention.
Can I just say one more thing about that while we're here? Just because, especially if you're saying this, Ryan Reynolds, man, reading those text messages from Ryan Reynolds to his employees, his agents,
embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. That dude needs so much therapy. The way he speaks, and the fact that they are letting all this come out, thinking that it's helping them. It's shocking to me, like what he keeps calling out the delusional, narcissistic things of Justin. But Ryan, you need to read your own words and do it while you're in the mirror. It's like it's the lack of awareness of him that he doesn't see. He's doing literally a lot of the stuff that he's complaining about Justin is mind-boggling. Like it's mind-boggling. And the other thing I keep saying to people, and more people are seeing it, when you read Blake's writing or Ryan's writing, they're one and the same. Like it makes me really wonder if Ryan's stealing Blake's phone at some point and messaging people. Like
we were just talking about that.
It's like it is creepy how similar they write and how wordy the diatribe and how much love bombing and like it's so their writing is so manipulative.
Similar
and
too.
Play nice and whatever, but they use people like crazy. And I just did a video because I missed this earlier. Taylor Swift called her out for it. As mad as I am at Taylor Swift because she looks so bad in these texts, Taylor Swift, literally like shrugging off Justin's essay that happened to him. Mm-hmm. She calls it a tiny violin, Lewis. I'm floored that Taylor let this get to this point. And I can't believe that. No wonder they're mad at each other. But to know that Taylor was there through the New York Times article up to that point, and the breakup texts are actually there, which Kim and I did a whole read through and more of it. It's wild, man, what they've now lost. And you read Blake's messages and they feel like Ryan wrote them. They're extremely manipulative. They always try to play like I care for you, but they do that when they need something from you. Like, I feel you're distant. Yeah, convenient. You're right. You're asking Taylor why she's feeling distant weeks before you're about to drop this huge thing where you need a lot of support. I wonder if that was connected at all in Blake's brain. Of course it was. She wants to see who her allies are and try to get Taylor back on her side.
But did you see how she said the we part? Did you see that we part? She was talking about how she always says we. Because she was talking about how she always includes Ryan.
She called her out.
And I was telling Nerdy when he's like, you don't hire a no-name actress, blah, blah. I was like, he didn't hire Blake. He hired Ryan. She probably had a little earpiece in her ear the whole time. Ryan probably picked the flowers. I bet you the whole project was probably Ryan at this point.
Look, Ryan Reynolds, man, look in the mirror tonight. Admit to yourself, dude, like you're haggard already, right? So that's past. You used to be a cute guy, right? You used to be hot, six pack and all. You're not a good actor. You're not a good actor, all right? You were kind of funny. You were like, now you're not. So this is what I would do: make the phone calls tomorrow and just end it all with the suit and just settle or whatever. Go on a 5-year vacation. You have the money for it. And then come back if you want. Maybe people forget. People have ADD. They'll forget. Something else will happen that will shock everyone and everything like that. But you know what? Leave us creators alone, man. Leave Americans alone because we have the right to the press. All right? Whether you're on YouTube, social media, we could express our opinions, talk about things a million times. I don't know where you got that stupid idea. It is so dumb.
It's wild too because you've said this, Lewis. You were right a lot of times. You called out the Taylor Swift involvement. She's way more involved. You always said that, and I kind of fought you on it, but you were right. But the other thing that I think you've seen, I think you've alluded to this, but another person I really respect, Molly McPherson, who's like a PR expert on TikTok, Instagram. She's been on the show and she's really talented. But anyway, she did a recent story about all this Taylor Swift stuff, and she did it again. She's like, I said this a while ago, and I'm saying it again. Taylor, Blake, Justin, they're all red herrings to the real villain. And then, clearly implying Ryan Reynolds. That's what she said before. She's reiterating again. I'm telling you, man, after reading those texts and sort of going back to a lot of other experts were saying, I'm starting to really think about what Ryan's involvement in all this. And I genuinely wonder how much of a puppet master he really was through all of it, of forcing her to do this, to save her reputation, do this. And there's a version where it's like Blake at some point could cut him off and play. He was controlling me. Like if she really wanted to go there, right? It may be that if she's that desperate, but honestly, it's starting to feel like that might be part of it. Where he's so controlling of her. It's kind of scary.
There's a text message that says that, Andy, where he basically says, I think he's talking to Warren Zavala, or maybe it's Patrick, but he's saying, Blake would just like move on, but not me. I'm going to like say something. So this is me saying something. So even in that text message, it proves that Blake was willing to just let it go. And he's just like, but I'm not going to let it go because I'm going to protect my wife, blah, blah, blah. But it just seems like everybody already knew that it was him. And a lot of people were like, no, that's just like it's Blake. Blake is the one. Like, don't try. Like, she needs to have accountability too. But the more that you read the text messages, and like you said, how similar the writing is and everything, and the length of the writing, how it, like if you put them close together, it's like the same words are being used type of thing.
Yeah.
It does seem like he's more involved in her stuff than what we thought.
It's weird because I don't want to say it. Well, I have a tip that's coming in that might reveal more. But yeah, I honestly, because I never thought it was about the jealousy or anything else. But I don't know, man. The more I see it now, the more the controlling man Ryan is. It's pretty frightening, dude.
They also mentioned that they're going to make a movie about this movie.
It's going to be more interesting.
I wonder if that's why they're so mad at your documentary.
Yeah,
maybe. You can still invest now. Here's your chance. There was a comment I wanted to respond to because just so I'm clear.
Was it that Ryan Reynolds is aging like cheese? I think you agree with that.
I think Ryan was so fed up he just stepped in. No, I think he was always. There are text messages that just the rage he has. He cannot let it go. He genuinely thought, like you read some of it, the way he speaks to his agents about wanting to message Justin's manager, who's also at his agency, and here I'll be nice to him, but he needs to hear from me. Like just a pompous attitude. It's just it's wild that he's saying all this. The word I think most people need to look up. You don't know what it means. Is projecting. Look it up, guys. If you don't know,
virtue signaling.
He is projecting when he's talking about Justin. He's projecting because he's so threatened by Justin because just the complaints he's making about Justin are about him, Ryan Reynolds. That's the more I'm seeing it. And I think Ryan is just becoming such a warrior for his wife and the woman because, and Justin's not. And he's overcompensating so much here that he can't even tell that Ryan's now become a controlling sociopath. because even if Justin was a little weird or creepy or whatever, awkward, whatever you want to use it, as I learned in court today, like nothing is going to hold up in the face of the jury. It's just not.
It looks very sus.
I called you sexy. Are we kidding? We're in federal court because a director called his actress her pants look sexy. That's why we're in federal court. Oh, how dare him! No other girls.
And like, look, and obviously Justin Baldoni was being nice because there's really not much sexy about Blake Lively. So take it and run, man. Just stay with it. Darlene, thank you for that PayPal, by the way. But yeah, man. Look, I don't know what kind of problems Ryan Reynolds may have, but leave us alone. Don't intimidate people. What is that, man? And the worst part is we enriched you. We helped pay for your stuff through your films.
I watched Deadpool.
Yeah, we enriched you so you could pay to get some of us subpoenaed. Not me, but like what, over 100 people? That's ridiculous. That's
justice for Justin and justice for Andy, because he gonna get his. He gonna get his. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Can you try one last question, Andy, before we go? Is someone was saying that everyone's subpoenas were dropped except yours. Is that true, or we don't know?
To my knowledge, that's true. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has a subpoena out that we know of.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous, dude. As a matter of fact, listen, I'll give you the last word. What do you think's next and stuff? I'm going to be dropping the link to your next video or the video that's up in the comments. So make sure to head over there now.
It's why I didn't realize this. I just am looking because people are messaging me. I didn't know this. Sigrid.
On behalf of Blake Lively, my name is Sigrid McCauley,
and
I
just
represent
watched
Blake
it.
Lively. What you saw today is really what this case is about. The core of this case is about a woman trying to protect herself and others in the workplace. There's been mountains of evidence that have come out this week.
I'm just mad. I missed that. When did this happen? I was there.
She came right out. Like, I don't even think y'all were out yet, Andy. I don't even think.
Oh, that's why we were still in.
Yeah, okay. Y'all were still like. She literally came in right as it came out, like running out, looking like.
TJ, let me say this.
Good.
This lawyer is out there saying, "I'm not a journalist. I'm literally in the court reporting on her fucking case." That's who wrote my fucking thing today.
Wait, can your lawyers write that? Can your lawyers write that in the rebuttal?
I'm going to tweet on, like, literally, this girl's out there doing the comms, and I'm in the courtroom reporting on the story, but I'm not a journalist. Make that make sense, people. Make that make sense.
We all are journalists, though. That's what the First Amendment is, and a lot of people don't even understand that, and a lot of legal people don't understand that. I see cops don't even understand that. They don't know the Constitution. There is no such thing as an official press badge. Only for private things, maybe like to cover a private event that's in a private place. But public available information, we have the right to talk about it. There's no limit to it. And that's why this thing is so ridiculous, man. It is, I don't know, man. It's unexplainable.